Salah ad-Din, right? Salah ad-Din Yusuf ibn Ayyub. This is the very famous saintly warrior of the Muslims, the one who in the 12th century defeats the Crusaders who had come from Europe, the Latin Crusaders who had come from Europe into the Holy Land, into the areas around Al-Quds, and had massacred and defeated and killed and stolen from the Muslims, and uprooted the harmony that had existed during that time, where Muslims, Christians, and Jews would live in harmony with one another. Those Latin Crusaders came and they disrupted that peace that had existed, that had coexisted in that land. And Salah ad-Din, urged on by this desire to unify the Muslims because he was so concerned with the unity of the Muslims, he decided to follow in the way of the Prophet ﷺ. And when he takes over Al-Quds, when he reopens the great city of Jerusalem, which had been in the hands of the Crusaders for 1 century, 100 years, what does Salah ad-Din do to his enemies? Not only does he let them go, but he forgives them. He forgives them. Once again, part of the character of the Prophet ﷺ embedded in a great leader of the Muslims. We can learn so much from the Prophet ﷺ. Salah ad-Din. And then, of course, they came from other areas as well. They came from the Low Countries. This is modern-day Belgium, the Netherlands. They came from Germany. They came from Italy as well. And later on, they would come from the regions of the Balkans, such as Hungary, Romania, Transylvania, Austria, all of these lands. But many of these crusaders came during the, at least, came for approximately 400, almost 500 years, that they came one army after another to try and fight and defeat the Muslims. And Salah ad-Din, with that courage, with that lesson that he learned from the Prophet ﷺ, he stood up to them and he helped to unify the Muslims at a time when they were very, very disunited.